Well, boys, it's another day back out here at Elevated AF, my custom truck shop, where we build basically anything with boggers. I may have an obsession. Anyways, to start our very busy week off, we had a customer drop off this monster build that we're going to be doing for him. He brought in this 2000, I think it's an 18 Ford F350 Lariat. It's got kind of some off-road wheels, some basic tires, mud flaps. It was his work truck, and now he wants to convert it into more of his toy hauling truck. Along with that, he also brought a Diamond C trailer and two brand new Can-Am Outlanders for us to build as well. So this should be interesting. I don't think we've ever built something quite like this specifically for a customer, except a boating setup, I guess. But this is definitely something new. Anyways, I'm going to get this into the shop so the guys can start working on it. And then we get to go take a look at another truck we may be buying. It's an old project truck, and I'm thinking it might be a cool project to, finish and maybe take to the next level. But yeah, with this customer build, we're even going to be going as far as stripping down this trailer and paint matching it to the truck, which should be pretty cool. But I'm going to let the guys get to work on that. All right, so the truck we're going to go look at here is actually just across town, so it's not even that far of a drive. If it ran, I'd probably just go and drive it home and drive it back to the shop, but it doesn't, so I got to bring a truck and trailer. That is if we buy it. I think the guy might have given me the wrong directions because I'm driving down some random back alley right now and I see no truck. Huh, that's not good. Okay, I now have the right directions. I originally was not sent the right ones, so it took me on a roundabout way, but I think it is back in this alley. I hope we got the right, yeah, this is the right alley. And there she is. All right, not too bad, an old square body. Basically, the story this guy gave to me on this truck is he bought it off a farmer that had a flatbed on it, and he stripped it right down to the frame, got the frame painted. The cab was in good condition, but he did end up painting the cab. He was gonna put a bed on it, but then he just moved on to, I guess, a different project, and this one's just been sitting ever since, and he no longer wants it. It also does need a motor, so there's a few things, but it is a manual, and the interior is super clean. So I'm thinking this could be a cool little project. I don't know what we put in it for a motor, whether we put a big block in it or maybe just a big old diesel. Although I don't know if this has enough room in the engine bay for a diesel, but anything's possible. All right, I have secured the truck. We managed to back up the trailer, winch it on, and I wrote the guy a check. So now all we got to do is find a bed, which may be a little easier said than done. All right, so it's been a couple hours here. We're back at the dealership, and I managed to find a bed a couple hours away for the Chevy. So I'm going to send one of my guys to go pick that up, because I got some business to deal with here. And speaking of business, we had a guy roll in with this 2018 Ford F350, kind of the same one we're building in the shop right now. Anyways, super low miles, really nice truck, and he wants the 6.4 Power Stroke. A while back, we built this 6.4 Power Stroke, and we put some power to it, and we managed not to blow it up, surprisingly enough. So he wants to do a little trade deal. Of course, there's going to be some cash on our end because that 2018 is worth a lot more than, well, this truck that's imminent to blow up. Now, it's probably not going to blow up. I just say that because I don't like 6.4s. But that's just me. All right, so trade deal's done. I've acquired myself yet another truck. I really love this paint scheme. It's like the King Ranch paint scheme. You can custom order it in. Not a lot of people do it, but you can, even though it is a Lariat. And one thing we have not done in a while, and I don't know why we don't do it more often because it sells really well, is a Bubba work truck. Basically, if you don't know what Bubba is, it's stock wheels or stock-ish looking wheels with some really big tires, or really any small wheels with big tires. That kind of classifies Bubba. So I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. And then we have some headache racks we've taken off of trucks, so we're gonna toss one of those on there. I think a nice toolbox, install a CB, maybe a ranch hand grill guard, something like that. Spruce it up a little bit, and it should sell pretty quick. All right, so it is the next day here. We've got both the Chevy and the 2018 customer build on the lifts, and I'm about to hop in this forklift here and grab the bed that one of my employees went and got here. And I don't know how we did it, but we found the perfect white bed that will match this truck perfectly. I know, say perfect again, but this should be an ideal match for the truck. And then we've also got a custom lift getting fabricated right now, so we're gonna turn this little Chevy into a monster. And I believe one of the guys just pulled out that other 2018 that we had because they got that finished. Dang, that was quick. I don't even think the paint's done curing yet. I don't know why they pulled it out of the shop. They got everything on here already. They're quick with it. So yeah, new grill guard, amp steps, Nitto mud graps, because what else? Cowl hood, paint matched mirrors, paint matched grill, bumper, powder coated suspension, CB antennas, headache rack, toolbox, and Morimoto taillights. Whole 9 yards. And as far as I know, we already sold this truck. So if that tells me anything, we gotta build some more of them. So maybe any new trucks that we get, they just gotta be turned into Bubba trucks instead of this, because these things take forever to sell. And if I'm being honest, we don't even make as much money on them. But this is my personal setup, so I'm not selling it anyway. Well, boys, it has been a solid 2 weeks here in the shop. Not a lot has really been going on. Nothing too crazy other than some small little customer builds here and there. Nothing too big. It's really just been prep for SEMA since it's well, getting pretty dang close to it. But other than that, we've been working on the main builds, and the Chevy is finished. Now I will say it does look pretty dang good. We were originally going to stick with the white, but last minute we decided we were going to switch it to black since we kind of were looking at the paint. We're like, maybe it should be redone. We just re-sprayed the whole thing, and it does look pretty dang good with the red. The only thing I'm not the biggest fan of is the bumpers. Our guy Derek in the fab shop fabbed these up because he thought they'd look cool. I think the stock ones would look better, but that's just me. Anyways, the lift is pretty dang simple. We didn't go too crazy with it, but it still looks very nice. The red and the chrome just flows together on there, I will say. And then, like I said, the bogger obsession is real. Went with some boggers, 44-inch boggers, and then 26s in the Liberty Forged. Black on black, just goes together so good. And then of course we did throw a big block in there, which sounds pretty mean. Well, I should say it would sound pretty mean, but the exhaust system we got mocked up right now, it's not the greatest. It looks cool. It just needs to be changed up the slightest bit and it'll work a lot better. But for now, it doesn't really work the best. Anyways, our biggest build that we've done in a while is now finished, and it's something else. Oh, before we get into that, race truck is on the lift that we built not too long ago. Video on that soon. It just needs some more fine tuning. So this truck originally came in a work truck. It was a pretty much bone stock F350 Lariat. We went ahead, paint matched it a ton, powder coated the lift illusion purple, threw boggers on it at the customer's insistence with the stocks. I did warn him that these are gonna ride like absolute crap. And yeah, if you didn't know, boggers ride like crap, but they look really cool. Put a cowl hood on, a bed cover, new headlights, tail lights, straight piped it all the way, track bars, amp steps. It's just the whole 9 yards. The truck looks dang good. And then he brought in a set of Can-Am Outlanders, which we built to the nines. We're starting to get more into building ATVs and UTVs, and this was our first big power, big mudding set of them, and they turned out wicked. In fact, if we go around here to the other side, there's nitrous bottles on them. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that we put those on, but it'll be interesting at any rate. Lucky 7 racks, some big old assassinators. There's a hint of that illusion purple powder coat, which wraps around to the truck. And then, of course, had to give him the paint match trailer. The whole setup just ties right in. It looks so dang good. And if I'm correct, oh yeah, we gave him some rock lights too, because why not? Anyways, big shout out to Cooper Mods for sending me this truck. I'll have his Patreon link down in the description. And then the ATVs are from Southern Modding Network. I'll have their Patreon link down below as well. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.